Hi. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Hi, Kitty. Kitty, did you miss me too? Yeah. Oh. Look who it is. Look who it is. Who is that? Who is that? Look at your little nub. Yep.
Oh yeah, he will. Yeah, he'll be fine with it.
Hi. Yeah, is that mommy? So Katie's home. I'm home.
Surprise.
Yay. Hi. You happy? Everyone's home.
Right.
Everyone's home now.
Goodbye. Okay, so Blake is finally done with his R&R. We actually took 2 weeks where we just didn't really do anything. We didn't record anything and we really just truly relaxed, and it was so needed. I was exhausted. Like when I got home, I was just completely wiped. We were both super jet lagged. We were getting up at like 4 in the morning, wide awake, and then wanting to go to bed at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It took us a little while to unwind, but today Blake is back at work. I actually think he has to go to Nell's today for some paperwork stuff, but I will update you guys about that a little bit later. There's so many things we have to do. But today I actually got up quite early with him. I made him a lunch, I got ourselves some coffee, and right now I'm actually going to tackle the deployment bag and the suitcase before I have to get a little bit of work done. This is kind of embarrassing, but I actually bought so much stuff when I was traveling that I needed to buy a suitcase to check it to bring home. Actually, I just wanted to show you guys a couple cool things that I got that I didn't have previous to this trip. So let's dive on in. A lot of these are actually gifts, so I'm not gonna show a good amount of this stuff because some people watch our vlogs. There was this really cool little tailor. There was actually a tailor that I went to in Edinburgh, and it was a really nice place. And one of the things they had there were these little mice. These are actually like, what do you call them? Like pin cushions, but I thought they were gonna be perfect for our Christmas tree. So if you guys don't already know, one of the things I love about our Christmas tree every year is that I get little ornaments from my travels, and they go on the tree. We put a lot of stuffed animals on the tree. It's really cool. I've had stuffed animals on my trees growing up all throughout my entire life. My favorite toys growing up, when I became disinterested in them because I was, growing up as a kid, my mom would collect them and put them on the Christmas tree. So that way, basically the Christmas tree is just full of memories, and so I wanted to kind of continue that tradition. And so yeah, we have like these are pin cushions, but they're gonna be Christmas ornaments, and I just think they're so cute. They're like little mice, and this one's like velvet. It's so soft, and this one's more of like a tweed pattern, and I got these in Edinburgh. If you happen to be in Edinburgh, this is actually the place I'm pretty sure I got the pin cushions. They gave me like a little postcard when I was checking out, which is really pretty. It's called Walker Slater. A lot of you guys are gonna think I'm absolutely ridiculous for this as well, but I might as well show you. Another one of my favorite things growing up was Peter Rabbit. Was anybody else really into Peter Rabbit when they were growing up? Because we had the books, the PBS show when I was growing up. I watched it all the time, and I wanted to acquire some Peter Rabbit things for my future kids, which, I don't know, maybe that's I don't know. I think it's sweet. I really wanted to like get some stuff for the future and just for myself to have, and so I got a lot of Peter Rabbit stuff. We actually went to the Beatrix Potter house where she lived and saw all of this original artwork and stuff, and so I ended up getting quite a bit of Peter Rabbit stuff. I got the original, you know, Beatrix Potter Tale of Peter Rabbit book. It's like a miniature book, but I thought it would be perfect for the future. I also got the movie, I guess not really movie, it's like the PBS show with Peter Rabbit, and there's 3 different ones, but I really wanted a copy of these just for me, honestly. I have like such nostalgia when I think back to this. I'll actually link one of them in the description bar below if you wanted to check out Peter Rabbit. It's perfect for kids. If you have kids that are watching this right now, give it a watch. I really liked it when I was growing up. And I also got a really nice book set. The Complete Tales of Beatrix Potter, and it's ginormous, but I thought it would be good to have. But there's more. I also got an ornament for the tree from the Beatrix Potter house. So this is just a little Mama Peter Rabbit, as well as a little Peter Rabbit. Technically this is a keychain. I'm gonna use it as a Christmas ornament. There's a couple more things, but I'll show you that later when I actually give the gifts away. The other thing I need to tackle today is the deployment bag. It's just, there's just so much junk in here. Oh, Blake, why do you do this to me? Oh, man. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine. I hear a little bird has told me that you have started the out-processing process. What are we doing today, and what does that entail?
I'm trying to go get my medical records today, which is going to be like a
big old packet?
Well, it says they have 20 calendar days to get it to me, and I need that, which sucks because I only have a month.
Right, so when Blake got orders that he was going to deploy, we were like, okay, but he's also like just about to be done, and I couldn't tell you guys dates and stuff like when he was coming home just for like security purposes. He's officially home at this point, but you're done with the Air Force officially on like November 12th, correct?
Yeah.
But you have so much leave saved up that you can take terminal leave starting on like September 18th or something like that. That is a month away.
But in order to actually go on terminal and take terminal, I have to be completely out processed.
Which is a lot to do within like a month,
yeah.
1 month to do it. And so that's why we were like, how is this all gonna go? That is what is happening today. If there's one thing that I have heard constantly from so many different people, how it works with the VA, which for those of you who don't know is like basically the medical care you get when you're out, right? Of the military? Veteran Affairs.
Everything to do with while you're in the military, basically.
Yeah. The VA is really good at losing paperwork. Like the best at losing paperwork. You have to get your medical records, but also should get like 50 million copies. You're good over here. 50 million copies of all the paperwork you're gonna be receiving. That is like a big thing today. Another thing we have to do is talk to a guard person.
Well, I'm gonna see because I have to have a briefing by them, but the phone number that's on there, like nobody's ever picking up. I left a message, but I mean, I don't know what good that's gonna do.
It's like talking to a recruiter all over again.
I have to talk to the reserve recruiter too, which I called them and they answered thankfully, and so I have an appointment for that. All my appointments though are like the end of August and beginning of September. And
then also you have to take your TAPS class. It's a class you have to take before you get out of the military, and the only one that was available was like in September, like a week before you're supposed to start terminal.
This was back in January when I scheduled it.
Yeah. So it was like the earliest option that he could even take TAPS, and it's literally a week before he's supposed to start terminal, and you can't start terminal until you have all of your out processing done, including TAPS, including all of this stuff. And it's gonna be a thing. I don't know. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. All right, so we're gonna try to talk to some people and see if we can find the guard. In this building, they only have reserve, and Blake's already talked to the reserve people, so, well, on the phone to make an appointment, but not the guard. So we're gonna see if we can hunt these people down. So we found it, but they're not here. This actually helps a lot because Blake was given the wrong number. You're like, no wonder you couldn't get a hold of him. So we're gonna just, he's gonna call back later, I guess. We're at the hospital. We have to take some tickets. We're making progress though. I'll update you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we are just walking out of the hospital. You got some things signed. What did you get signed?
TRICARE medical out-processing brief. I don't know what it is. He just signed it.
We got your TRICARE briefing thing signed, which is good. And what else did we do?
Ordered our medical records.
Woo! She said it takes 3 weeks to get them. We're like, wow, perfect timing because he's gonna be basically done in 3 weeks. You getting ready to stream later?
Yeah, later. I started streaming again. I actually, through the power of my awesome followers and people who support me, have actually made the affiliate status on Twitch.
Yay!
Yeah, basically people can subscribe to me now with like regular tiered subscriptions, or like where you pay every month, or you can use your Twitch Prime sub.
Which everybody has if you have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you connect it to your Twitch account, and every month you get a free tier 1 sub that you can basically sub to anyone.
How often have you been streaming?
Basically once a day.
Yeah, like every single day he's been streaming. Around what time?
Between 6 or 7, starting around
PM
there.
Pacific time.
Yep.
So, if you guys haven't seen Blake's Twitch stream yet, you guys should totally check him out. The link is in the description bar below, and you can go and say hello. And we all kind of hang out in the chat. It's actually really fun. Like, I'll be in there sometimes, and we'll just hang out, and it's really, really fun. So, also a good way of figuring out when Blake is going live is to follow us both on Instagram and on Twitter.
Yes.
We always post when there's a new stream happening.
Before I do, usually.
Yep.
Or usually right when I go live.
Yep, so all of those links are in the description bar below. And also we have to go get the dog. She wants in, she demands attention. Well, come in. What are you barking at? Knucklehead? And for those of you who keep asking about updates for Blake's job situation, we'll be filling you guys in a little bit later on. There's a few vlogs that we're catching up on of us being at home. We talk about it a little bit in those vlogs, so be prepared for that. So I think we're gonna end the vlog here, but if you guys haven't subscribed already, definitely hit the subscribe button and that bell to get notifications for this channel so you know when we upload. I've been pretty consistently, knock on wood, uploading around 3 o'clock Pacific time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's like the schedule that I'm really trying to stick to. But yeah, obviously sometimes things happen. That's why there's social media. So I let you know if things happen and things change.
Is that your old collar? She loves to lick her old collar like such a knucklehead. You also smell so stinky. You smell like you've been baking in the sun. She's like, that's so rude. Why would you say that to me?
Alrighty guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Bye! So this is the other thing with the camera, since I kind of busted it. The flippy screen is kind of a you're good over here. It's kind of dumb. Do you see?
Why won't it turn over?
Well, because I lost the screw out of this corner, so what you do is you just push the screen in right there and it works.
What?
It's a weird sensor thing. I don't know. Don't worry about it.